Ty McGee here, coming to you from Orange County National. Looking to go a little bit more into some of the drills that I like to use for wedge play to encourage good, solid contact and make sure you can hit the same type of flight each time. Today we're going to talk a little bit about the hands and a little bit about the lower body. So this shot's about 45 yards up to that stick there. And what I have set up here is I have this black stick, which I'm going to use to reference my hand position, okay? So, and then I have my bag to reference my hip position. So I'll just move this a little bit. So when I get set in there, when I go back, I'm referencing, okay, I'm just inside this stick on the way back, and as I come down, I want to be just inside that stick on the way down. Too often I see players with the wedges, sometimes the hands will start to get a little bit too far in or maybe a little bit too far out. So this is a good way to make sure you're in the right spot. And then the bag obviously is to make sure we're not driving into the ball as we try to get our hands in a good spot coming down. So if I get set in here, so hands are there, I'm touching the bag, I come through, I'm trying to feel like I push against the bag, and I just hit some nice crisp 40 yard, 45 yard type shots. Good, so that had a good amount of spin. Path there was 3 from the in and face was 0. There's a little wind off the left there, so that wind pushed it just a little bit, which is fine. So I'm gonna hit another one just like that. Same idea, trying to get, as I come down, the hands are close to this stick. Obviously I can put a head cover or something on here to minimize the risk of hitting the stick, but I feel pretty comfortable. It's enough space that as I come down, I'm not gonna hit it. Where obviously if you're someone that really struggles with hand position, sort of going too far in or too far out, you could always put a little head cover on there just to make sure you don't hurt yourself. So hands are in front, hips are back, and then I can just hit those nice little flat wedge shots. Right, so the ball's reacting obviously with a lot of spin. I'll video one up by the greens just so you can see the ball reacting with the green. I'll hit one more here. Obviously if you did it off a small tee, this is right off the turf, but if you go off a small tee, then you don't have to worry about moving your station too much. So again, I'm missing it, just missing it on the way back, missing it on the way down, staying against the bag, and then able to produce a nice good strike. Obviously the hands are here, the club's gonna be in a different spot coming in, but from that position it's gonna be very easy to produce a nice solid strike and hit those nice flat spinning wedge shots. So I hope that helps. That's got tons of spin. That is around 7,000 spin on a 40 yarder or so. So obviously ample spin. You can play around with different motions to really getting ripping if you want, but this is a simple way to produce the same type of shot, same type of trajectory each time. Gives you a little bit of feedback too, which is always nice when you're trying to improve something. Hope this helps. Again, I'll put a couple of the ones so you can see the ball react on the green. I always think it's neat to see from the video so you can see what the ball's actually doing when it hits. If you have any more questions or you need any more help for your game, check out TylerMcGeeGolf.com.